Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. Right now we are in North Carolina. We're in the city of Fayetteville, and we're on the western side of Fayetteville. We just passed Fort Bragg, and we're just gonna drive around and see what the area looks like. The weather is 79 degrees outside. It's a pretty beautiful day they got going on down here in North Carolina. We're on Morganton Road and Skibbo Road, the intersection of Morganton and Skibbo. We got a McDonald's on my left. We got a El Gazador, which seems to be like a Mexican restaurant. On my right, we got an Arby's, BP gas station. This strip right here on Morganton Road had a few dozen businesses. This looks like their shopping area. I see a Baskin Robbins and more. We even got a Burger King next to us. Now, down south, I've saw several businesses that we don't have in our part of the East Coast. For example, I've saw, what was the name of that one spot?
Bojangles.
The Bojangles. Yeah, I saw a bunch of Bojangles. I've never seen them until I went down south. I saw a couple other businesses. I can't think of them right now, but I'm sure that when we pass them, or if we pass them, I'll notice them. But one thing that I have seen so far everywhere was a McDonald's. I think they're global, right? They're in all countries. And I've seen Burger Kings, and we saw some Taco Bells and some KFCs. Those are pretty regular, but I also saw some pretty interesting name businesses. All right, so we're about 4 minutes away from our destination. We're gonna try to drive through this neighborhood that was on the map. Gonna see what it looks like. If you haven't checked out my other North Carolina tours, check them out. We went to a couple towns and another area in Fayetteville, which was nice, might I add. It was really nice. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. There goes another one. For example, we saw a couple like burger joints and burger shacks that were, I guess, privatized commercial businesses down here. We're passing Hearthstone Drive. We got a church on my left-hand side, True Vine Ministries. I have to travel with speed here because we're on a main road. I'm doing 40 miles an hour. These guys next to me are going above and beyond. We just passed Liberty Place Ministries. We're on Roriton and Morgantown Road. Just past Roriton. The speed limit here is 45. Right now I'm traveling 30 miles per hour, and I'm gonna cap it there, and they wanna go faster. So I'm gonna keep up with them. We're gonna make a right-hand turn coming up, passing Stony Ridge Apartments. Everybody just seems to go faster, even when you have your signals on, they just tend to go faster. We got a gentleman right here jogging. We got another gentleman right here walking. I'm doing 40. Everyone's doing 45 and beyond. We're 2 minutes away from our desired destination. A lot of greenery. We have another gentleman on my right-hand side. He was walking, now he's jogging. We got Morganton Place apartment homes on my right-hand side. We're passing Long Branch Drive.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
All right, we're gonna go up one more block. So on my right hand side we got Murray Fork Clinic PC. On my left hand side, Murray Fork Center. with several businesses in the area. Skylight Mart, Boost Mobile, Boss Cuts, which I guess is a barbershop, Pro Dry Cleaners, and more. Alright, so we're going to try to make a right coming up. Whenever we can make a right. We're in the Westover hood, or Westover neighborhood, if you prefer me to say neighborhood. It doesn't look like we can make any rights because there's a lot of greenery. Our last right was back there, so I'm gonna have to make the first left. I'm gonna make this left right here. Which seems to be a private community. This doesn't seem to be very effective. The preserve at Grand Oaks. Let's make our next left. Right here, coming up. We'll make this left-hand turn. Got a motorcyclist going by. Alright, we're gonna make this left-hand turn on Toll House Drive, the 7300 block of Toll House Drive. Cristo te ama. That's what that car just said. It had it on top of the roof. Cristo, I know means Christ. Te ama, what does that mean?
Loves you.
Loves you, okay. I had my professional Spanish translator translate that for me. All right, I'm gonna make this left. It looks like we're about to go into Wessex Place. We're on Morganton Road, the 6300 block of Morganton Road. I got a vehicle behind me that's like speeding, so I'm gonna let him go by. Looks like he was in a rush to get to work. There's a dead end right here, so I might as well go through the dead end. It means we'll have to make a U-turn, but it's all right. I just want to show you guys what the environment looks like. Alright, so we have driveways, basketball courts, mailboxes, lawns, brick homes, vinyl sided homes. Shutters on the homes are just for looks. A-tops. We got an RV recreational trailer on my right. And then we have came to the end of the dead end. So we're gonna have to make a U-turn here. I see the sidewalks have that gutter runoff. We don't have that in Philly. It's like a little dip, and that dip, I believe, is designed so that the water can run straight down their block and not flood, you know, the front of your house. It's like a little stream. We got a gentleman on my right walking outside with what looks to be a cup of coffee, a cup of OJ, a cup of something. He just took a sip. He's popping his Honda Odyssey trunk. He did a halfway wave. He has a baby stroller in the trunk. We got a little Jeep Wrangler on my right hand side. Beautiful red Honda on my right. Malibu with rims on my left hand side. A Mustang on my right with louvers on the quarter panel windows. And he has some rims. He doesn't even have tags on it. He got Huntley like dealership tags on it. We're on Toll House Drive and Gray Cliff Drive. We just came off a Gray Cliff. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Toll House. We got another working vehicle, the Piedmont natural gas vehicle. Warning, community watch, Wessex Place. Yes, I'll tell you that. A lot of North Carolina has town watches and all of that. I'm gonna make this left here, which will probably be Fox Lake Drive, 6300 block of Fox Lake Drive. These houses look slightly bigger than the last block Reed was on. Ever so slightly. There's a house for sale on my right hand side. Address 6321. In case any one of my viewers would like to move here to Fayetteville, North Carolina, this might be the neighborhood for you. When you contact the realtor, let them know Tune 215 sent you. We got somebody right there doing some lawn work. Check him out. He got a cowboy hat. We got a Chrysler van about to park up into their driveway. Gentleman got out of the natural gases vehicle. He has a clipboard in his hand. It looks like he's checking out the property that he's about to do work at. Let's make this left-hand turn once again. Oh, this house directly on the corner was for sale too. 6342. 6342 Fox Lake Drive. So there's 2 homes for sale on that 100 block of Fox Lake Drive. Make this left-hand turn. Yeah, a car with rims on my right on Bent Tree Drive. Gentleman got 2 cars with rims, some classic cars. I believe these are all dead ends. These are all dead ends, and we're just gonna continue making U-turns every time we reach one of them. I'm gonna drink some more water. Alright, yep, dead end. We're gonna make another U-turn right here. And we're gonna go down back to where we came from. So we're in the Westover area. Westover, I guess that's the name of the neighborhood on the map. I know where I come from. This is a beautiful neighborhood. I know many people who would desire to live in a neighborhood like this. To me, it's nice and all. It's just too uniform. It's too uniform for my taste. We got a box truck right here that has some washers and dryers behind it. I guess either they're doing a clean out. Yeah, those washers and dryers are rusted, so they might be doing a clean out. Yeah, they got like 4 or 5 washers and dryers there. Mardi Gras. Somebody had Mardi Gras banners on my left. We had another little community right here, Fox Glen. 6300 block of Fox Glen. Notice how they all look uniform, right? For the most part. One dude had a lion on his driveway. Not an actual lion, but a statue of a lion. The basketball courts, you can tell them basketball courts, they're probably attached to houses with kids. I'm sorry, I just yawned. I know there was a huge hesitation there. I just yawned. This neighborhood has me yawning. Yo. At least they got garages. I compliment them on that. They got garages. They got a little lawn. It's a nice area to raise kids, you know what I mean? Raise kids in this area. You ain't gotta worry about them growing up around a bunch of riffraff. I I'll tell you something, these little private blocks will be cool to have RC cars, and then you can like ride RC cars in your little private block. I'm not talking about like the Toys R Us RCs. I'm talking about the hobby grade RCs that go 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. So you can get some of them to go 80 to 100 miles an hour. I don't advise going 80 to 100 miles an hour on that little tiny block. Your RC car will explode into a bajillion pieces. Look at the house on my right, it's not bad. It would explode into a bajillion pieces, especially if you hit the sidewalk or something, but it may go airborne because them sidewalks got ramps. Look, we got a scooter dude on my left. What's up, scooter dude? Meet. But, you know, you could probably pull out like 30, 40 mile an hour drift cars here and just have fun drifting and all of that. It might be cool. It might be a thought. We got another no outlet here. So there's a bunch of no outlet veins, I guess we can call them, limbs, branches in this community that branch off. But notice how they sharing the lawn right there. It's like, you know, if you mow your lawn, you might as well mow your neighbors because it's connected. Look, speaking of mowing the lawn, the dude right here on my right is mowing the lawn. You would definitely want to own one of those lawnmowers because, like the ones that you drive, because the walker one is just not it. Unless you want to burn some calories, then okay. We're on Toll House and Rainham. This was Rainham Court. 200 block of Rainham Court. Oh, we got police right here on my right hand side. Fayetteville police. And he got a trailer attached to him? Yeah, the police on my right hand side got a trailer attached to him, yo. That's probably where he lives at. Wow, so that police officer lives in this area. That goes to show you. That goes to show you. There's another no outlet on my right hand side. On Waxhaw Drive. I feel like I just passed a no outlet too. There's Waxhaw Drive. Now, like I said on the previous Fayetteville tour, I'm probably butchering the name of this area, but Waxhaw and Evanston Court. Like I said about it being quote unquote a high crime area, I just want to know where's this crime taking place at, because I haven't ran into an area that looked crime ridden yet. We're on Evanston and Waxhaw. I'm gonna pass Evanston, 7100 block of Evanston. This limb looks like it's taking us away from all the other limbs. We're traveling 11 miles an hour. We're deaccelerating to 10 miles an hour. This is the type of neighborhood that you have to invest in a lawn mower. You have to invest in a leaf blower. You have to invest in a hedge trimmer. Like, this is the type of neighborhood that you got to invest in all of those yard tools. You got to have a weed whacker. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have them on. It's cool because I don't own none of those tools. Oh, there's a car with rims on my left, with a hood homie with a do rag, just like me. We both wearing do rags, brother. Usually rims signify an urban young fellow like myself. I don't have big rims anymore, but I do have some aftermarket rims on one of my cars, not this vehicle, but on one of the other ones, I do have some aftermarket rims. I'm not saying that older folks can't rock rims either. We're on Waxhaw and Reading Court. I'm gonna make this left. Let's see what this little no outlet looks like. Oh, somebody over here is washing his vehicle. He's gonna tell that we're not from here. Yo, he got chain link fence around his house. He ain't playing no games. My guy wanted to like separate his property for real right here. Yo, he went in. He put chain link fence on his property. He said, I'm tired of your dog coming over to my side of the lawn and pooping. I'm gonna keep him out by all means. Yo, that tag in front of us says Texas. Armada from Texas. You see it? Wow. Gonna make this right hand turn on Pinckney Court. tell you something. This part of North Carolina, Fayetteville, seems to have a larger economy and probably a higher household median income than Windsor. We were in Windsor. I think it was Windsor, and we was also in Plymouth. And I even went to Williamston. And it seems like this part of North Carolina has a greater economy because the houses are cleaner, larger, well maintained. I saw their like shopping strip. Hey, we got a mail person right here. No, she actually lives there. Hello. She waved at me. Oh snap! Yo, people super friendly around here. She had her two little braids going on, looking like Pocahontas, and she smiled and she waved. Yo, I'm telling you. Waxhaw and Darnell. I can make a left, I can make a right. I think I'm gonna make this left. Listen, if you want to move to a friendly state, maybe you should consider North Carolina. Since I've been in North Carolina, I'm telling you, people been waving at me left and right. Men, women, they just been smiling, waving. Like, yo, we don't get that in Philly. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to it. Unless the people know you, and they won't even smile and wave. They'll come up to the car, they'll dab you up, they'll give you like a little fist pump, shake your hand, they'll talk to you for a little bit, but they're not smiling and waving at you. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if it's your boo thing, maybe. But not even that. Over here, I feel like I'm the president. I feel like I'm El Presidente, yo. Like, people just happy to see me. We're on Kittredge Drive, the 7,000 block of Kittredge Drive, Darnell and Kittredge Drive. We just came off of Darnell Street. Make note that female with the two Pocahontas braids, she was checking the mailbox of a very nice house. So her and her significant other got themselves a nice house going on there. I'm sure she wasn't living there alone. Alright, so this is a nice little area. It turned more unique as we got deeper. These houses are looking more unique. Oh, they got a Jimny. Oh, or Samurai. They got a Suzuki Samurai on my right hand side, hidden under that cover, that car cover. A little Jeep. Ooh, I like that. I like it. I like your taste, sir. An old school Samurai. And I could tell because it was under the little cover. Wow, this person must be a trucker. Look at, they got a big old truck inside their property. And he got like 6 cars parked on his lawn. Yo, they don't care. They just park them all on their lawn. Wow, this area is nice. I like this area better than when we first came into this area. Those really uniform looking houses. I like this area. This area is nice. Interesting combination of plants. The fronts of the houses, the designs are awesome. They're not really huge houses, but you know, they each have their own unique look to them, which I like. And there's an RV trailer over there on my right. You see it? On Abington, right there in front of us, on my right hand side. On the 7900 block of Abington. Yo, 2790 to 2000 block of Abington. Look at it, they got 2 of them. They got 2 RVs. I just noticed, my bad. I went through an RV overload. They had 2 RVs. The trailers that you connect to your pickup truck. We're on Kittredge and Addison. I could have made a left on Addison, but I'm just going to continue traveling down here. See where it takes us. Nice, y'all. It's a nice little area. It looks like they're moving on my left. Either moving in or moving out. Those are U-Haul truck. And considering that this is a military city, I won't be surprised if a lot of these men that we're passing are like vets. You know what I mean? They're probably veterans, or they're probably in the for sale. There's a house for sale on my left. Wow. We sold a lot of property for sale too. But that probably goes with that story that I was talking about. I don't know if I was talking about it in this tour or in a previous tour, the last one that I did. Yeah, I think it was the last. Was it the last one? I don't know. All I know is I was mentioning, let me try to sum it up. I read in a Quora forum that there was a lifelong resident here. She says that the city looks beautiful when you first come here if you're new to the area. But when you are here for a while, you realize that it's nothing but just skeleton and bones. What she was trying to say was there's not much to do here. Passing Darnell Street, so I guess that's why we do see some homes that are for sale. Those are probably the people that found joy elsewhere. Because when you live at a place your whole life, it becomes boring. Mcfadyen or Mcfadyen. The house in front of us. The house in front of us is pretty cool. It's kind of built in a slant. Well, not in a slant, but basically the way this road is, it goes downhill, so they had to build it. So the way it looks like it's in an angle, but it's not. I'm sure that it's level. Alright, let's make this left-hand turn. But yeah, that is very interesting. Bohama Loop. Mcfadyen. Bohama Loop. Nice smooth street here. Looks like it was recently repaved. Oh, there's another moving vehicle right here on my left, and it looks like they're moving in. Ah, they moved in, y'all. Wow, they moved in. They got a car on my right with rims. Charger with rims. I got two vehicles with rims. Both have big rims. Big rims, not for nothing, I'm from an urban background, so I can tell you big rims usually mean the hip-hop culture. And then I'm not trying to discriminate or categorize anyone into any specific branch, but I know from my hood, from where I'm at, big rims mean hood people. There's an RX-7 on my left. Wow, the one from Fast and the Furious, the 1997 RX-7, and they got an Eclipse with turbo. All right, now if you want to talk about discriminating or classifying or prejudging, RX-7s, the Eclipses, those type of cars and all that are usually Hispanics, Asians, people of that walks of life. On very few occasions there will be an African American, Black American young fellow that's into imports, but a lot of the time, or it might be a Caucasian young fellow that owns that RX-7, but most of the time when you get to the tuners are like Hispanics, Asians. I know that's bad. It's a bad way to stereotype people, but Haverhill. Look at that S10 on my left. That's nice. I used to own a this dude looks like he's from the military for real. He was ripped. He was like, yeah, I did 27 years in Nam. Say no. Timberlake. We're on Timberlake, Mcfadyen, Timberlake. Yeah, I used to have an S10 just like that. Mine was the 7-foot bed. Yeah, I had the 7-foot bed, which was quite rare. The 7-foot bed was the longest bed that you can get in one of them S10s. 4-foot beds are common, 5-foot beds are really common, 6-foot beds are common, but I had the 7. And it was 5-speed, it was stick shift, which was cool. And I primered mine too, seeing how his was primered, I primered it, so. Wow. It's a nice little area. It's not bad at all, I'll tell you that much. So far, the two little areas that I've seen here, I've been waiting to run into some slum-looking areas. But one thing that I noticed about the country is even like the worst areas, they don't look that bad compared to our part of Philly, or just Philly in general, because they're separated homes. They still look suburban. They might be abandoned and decayed and faded, and maybe the lawns might not be well kept and whatnot, but they still look a lot better than, I don't know, it's probably because I'm an outsider looking in, Oh, this is a dead end right in front of us. Oh, wow. Oh, we can make a left here, though. Wow, I smell a weird, eerie, peculiar smell. Some of the greenery around here has a strange smell. It smells like a weird minty, musty mint must. I don't know if that makes sense. Wow, that was a strange smell. Foreign to my nose. We're on Evanston, the 7,000 block of Evanston. Let's turn left on Addison, the 200 block of Addison. Look at this house on my left. I mean on my right, I'm sorry. I got dyslexic real quick. It's a nice looking house on my right. Baby blue. I'm not a big fan of baby blue, but it looked nice. And it was bricks. They painted the bricks baby blue. You got the birds chirping and all of that. Hear it? Let me shut up for about a block or two and let's try this silently so you guys can hear the ambience. I'm gonna roll down the windows. Let me tell you guys, within that block of me being silent, I saw so many things that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't because I wanted to stay silent. Let's make this right on Kit Ridge. I saw a squirrel on somebody's tire in a pickup truck, just hiding in the tire, and he just looked at me. He was on top of the tire in the wheel well. Then I heard so many birds, so many variations of birds. Let's make this left on Abington. So many variations of different types of birds. Like birds that I've never heard before, bird calls and different bird chirps and sound effects. It was quite interesting. We're on Darnell and Abington. I'm gonna make this right on Darnell. Also, I saw a military chopper. Wow, look at this RV, pimping. Class A. Wow, that thing brand new. Darnell and Thurston. Let's make this left right here. Wow, there's a bird right here on the Darnell sign. Oh, you're making noise. Listen to him. Wow, there was a bird literally on the Darnell sign. Look at this little no outlet. There's a cool little no outlet. Look at that gray house right there. That gray house is nice. Not bad. I'm gonna pull up to this Darnell sign. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Right above the stop sign on the Darnell Street sign, there's a bird making noises. You seen him? Oh, he flew away, but he was making like tweets and tweets and tweedledeets. In the house on my right, it got faded bricks and everything. It looked like it was once painted white, but them faded bricks actually give it a little bit of class, almost. Wow, nice garage and all. We're on Waxhaw and Darnell. Oh, we got a car behind us. I gotta drive at regular speed, guys. I'm sorry. I was cruising for a good period of time, but when cars get behind you, you have to go with the flow. We got somebody who is doing like lawn work. Overall, I think this was a nice neighborhood, guys. This was a pretty cool neighborhood. Yeah, I think this was nice. I'm gonna conclude the tour here because I have a good feeling that we're gonna see a lot of the same similarness in houses, the similarity in houses. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this little area of Westover. This is a pretty cool area. I enjoyed it. It turned out to be nice. I want to thank you guys for watching. Show some support, show some love. Remember I said some of the tours are going to be shorter, some of the tours are going to be longer. We're going to mix them up, you know, especially when it's areas like this where there's not much going on, but there is a lot of beauty in the architecture and in the homes and the layouts and the landscaping. It looks nice. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here. It's going to be one for the books. This is Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Westover area. Show some love in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell because we got a giveaway coming very soon. I'm going to be doing a 40,000 subscriber live chat with you guys. So, this is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dallas, Tune 215. Y'all know, Tune be chillin', and I'm tuning out.